Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Datacron video. So yesterday we discussed the focus Datacrons from set 23. So today we'll do the usual thing, you know, where we go through quickly through what actual set 23 the farmable standard Datacrons bring, and then we'll go through the farming list just to see, you know, maybe what kind of combinations we can put together. As always, there'll be YouTube chapters below if you do want to skip ahead to any particular section. Otherwise, let's go and bring out the Datacrons. So I'm just gonna go here on the website from SWGOH. Just I think it's a little bit better overview actually than in the game of, you know, what's going on. So let's talk about first obviously the stats. So we got critical damage, tenacity, health, protection, critical chance, health steal, crit avoidance. Normally crit chance and crit avoidance are meh. Health steal for like Ray, she's a bit annoying with some health steal, so maybe a little bit of health steal for her, but primarily should be focused, I guess, on health, protection, critical damage, in some cases maybe tenacity. So overall, definitely health and protection, I guess, should be our main focus here in terms of stats. Now, in terms of the level 3s, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Light side, very good. Dark side, meh. So let's go with the light side first. So there are really two that kind of stand out. So the first is this one. The first time each light side ally reaches 75, 50, 25% health threshold, they gain protection up. So this is basically what we have on Hermit Cron, the focus Datacron for Hermit Yoda at the moment on level 3, that's been helping us beat Supreme Kylo Ren. So what this maybe means, if you get this level 3, get a bunch of health, like, I don't know, 80, 100% health through stats, right? Just keep rolling stats, don't bother rolling anything else. Then maybe that'll be enough to take down Dark Ray Cron with your Jedi Master Kenobi, and then means that we can actually use the Hermit Cron with our Jedi the way we're supposed to. And also, obviously, a lot of other teams will benefit from this, like even imagining Rey herself, the light side version, having this, constantly gaining protection up, making them very tanky and annoying to deal with. Or the other, also very powerful one, is maybe especially for the offensive purposes, light side ally start the battle with 25% turn meter. So, you know, a lot of usability for this one. You need some extra speed, boom, you chuck that on and suddenly you go first and you can get the ball rolling. So definitely two level 3s on the light side, very plug and play. Either a huge boost to survivability or obviously a huge boost to the start of the battle, so you can get your train rolling. From the good to the bad, the dark side. I don't know. Dark side, for the most part, is a bit underwhelming. Like, the only one that probably could have some potential to be very powerful is this one. Whenever dark side allies inflict at least 4 debuffs in a turn, which means it has to be some sort of AoE debuff, right? They have 10% chance to reduce their cooldown. So any teams with lots of AoE debuffs, dark side, like maybe Lord Vader, Palpatine, Darth Vader lineup, Sith Empire, right? They've got lots of AoE debuffs. They could benefit from this. Who else? Inquisitors as well, right? Maybe I'm forgetting somebody, but could be a bit nice, but it's only 10% chance, but you know, could be nice to have, but by no means, nothing really stands out too much from this set, to be honest. Maybe the potency one a little bit for maybe Dr. Aphra or Night Sisters when you're trying to light plague or something like that. But yeah, I wouldn't waste too much rolling material here on the level 3 for dark side, to be honest. Okay, let's hop over to level 6. So the first faction we can look at is Resistance. Resistance actually has got quite a few good ones and useful ones. It literally depends on what team and how you want to use them. But the first one we should talk about is this one. I think we had this before. So whenever a debuff on an enemy expires, resistant allies gain 2% offense. That might not sound a lot, but if I remember correctly, with Rey we put like dash, Bad Batch Echo. They just started off, right, spamming those debuffs. Was it even Riva in there to apply Purge or something? It was some crazy compre, And then Ray just jacks up so much offense that once she goes into ultimate, she does like 1,000,000 damage or even more with her ultimate. So I think with the right setup, this definitely could be annoying to deal with. Otherwise, this one's not too bad as well. Whenever debuff on enemy expires, the resistant allies gain 2% turn meter. Now this is probably more meant for you know, Hero Finn, Zori, Finn squad, right? Because Zori lands exposes, you hit the AoE, all those exposes trigger, that's 10% turn meter for your guys. So it just helps, you know, keep the Terminator train rolling more and more and more. Otherwise, even the stun could be nice as well, just a little bit annoying, right? So definitely resistance, not a bad one. Inquisitors, I don't think we even have to talk about. As soon as you see one of the Datacrons have such long descriptions, you know that's the one you want to get, right? I think we had this one as well before. We just get some stacking stats for every purge that we inflict. So, you know, just juice up your Inquisitors even more. For Night Sisters, I don't know, like we don't get, apart from Great Mothers, we don't get much use out of our 1,000 Night Sister squad, but maybe this could be nice for Great Mother squad, just even more offense, just to make sure you can really nuke out whoever want to nuke out turn 1. So maybe that's the one to go for Great Mothers. Maybe this one could be nice for a 1,000 squad. Whenever allies attack out of turn, they have 25% chance to remove 10% turn meter, but it's only 25% chance, like offense up. Night Sisters don't, you know, they don't really do damage. It's really Plague that's doing all of that. Whenever they're revived, I don't know. Nothing really stands out except this one for Great Mothers. Now, in terms of Ewoks, Ewoks have a lot of interesting ones. Unfortunately, we only have one Ewok squad, so I don't know. You might want to get a couple just to try out something. But definitely, like, this one could be nice. Whenever an Ewok attacks out of turn, they gain 2% extra offense, because, you know, Ewoks, they don't hit very hard. But I think the one that's more interesting is this one right here. At the start of each turn, if Ewok allies have 50% turn meter or more, damage is reduced by 75%. So, what's the biggest weakness for Ewoks? Wampa. And Wampa is getting a Datacron as well in this season, so this basically pretty much negates damage over time. So maybe this could be an anti-Wampa Cron, so maybe actually Ewoks would have some usability on defense this time. I'm just thinking this one, it's gonna be just annoying to take down Ewoks because of that, potentially. Because I'm not sure how much bit of extra offense will even make difference for Ewoks, because they don't hit very hard. Retribution, they can just get dazed, right, or stunned. Whenever they defeat an enemy, they take a bonus turn. So probably this is the one to go for, I would say. Now, let's go to the juicy beat, level 9s. A lot of kind of filler ones that may be they could be situational, but let's start with the Night Sisters. I think the only one really that screams out to me, you have to get this, is the Night Trooper one. I'm not even gonna read it. It's very long. You know it's gonna be good. You could use this either with, I guess, with Great Mothers or Enoch or Dark Trooper. Either way, Night Trooper I think will be hitting really hard because of his level 9. Otherwise, the other, if you do want to get another one, maybe for a Myanmar 1,000 squad, some extra turn meter, but other ones don't seem that good for Night Sisters. Inquisitors, they actually got two good ones. So Rivas is pretty good, like she will do more damage based off her potency. So if you want to deal 100% more damage, then you need to have 200% potency on Riva. So if you do remote your Riva, this could be a good one, but I'm not a fan of remoting just for, you know, certain use case scenarios. So instead of Third Sister, I think Night Sisters will be the better one. Yeah, we'll be running then double tank, so who goes off? I guess Fifth Brother is the old man out in this one. Night Sister replaces Fifth Brother in a Riva squad. Because check this out, guys. All Inquisitors have 200% max health and are immune to ability block. So it's kind of like a Grand Inquisitor's leadership baked in. So now you're immune to stuns and to ability blocks. That's gonna be huge. True damage, whatever. If an enemy has 6 stacks of Purge, when Night Sister is defeated for the first time, she consumes all stacks of Purge. She consumes all stacks of Purge from a random enemy with 6 stacks of Purge and removes 50% terminator from all enemies. If this would have a revive for Night Sister, that would be good, but... Because at least like if you're going up against somebody, Riva gets taken out, she gets revived. Now if Night Sister gets taken out because she's taunting too, then you lose banners. But I guess with 200% max health, you might not. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure which one will be better. I would just suggest let's just get both Night Sister and Riva. I'm sure they'll both get uses. Or heck, you could even use Night Sister in a Seer Malachus squad and the Lord Vader, and you can just do your standard Inquisitor lineup with the Third Sister. I think that could be nice. Otherwise, obviously, Marok is pretty nice, but you know, he's in a balanced squad anyway, so might as well get Marok up and running for level 9. Second Sister kind of sounds nice. Maybe a Lord Vader lineup, I don't know, with lots of debuffs spamming. Grand Inquisitor, yeah. So really it's Third Sister, Ninth Sister from Inquisitors, I think that should be priority. Ewoks got a few interesting ones. Ewok Scout deals 5% more damage. Maybe, I don't know. Chirpa's got an interesting one though, because it's like a Barry's Cron that we do have now. So whenever he's defeated, if there are at least another one active ally, he will revive everybody else. They gain 100% health protection, 100% termeter, and 100% offense. So could be a plug and play. You chuck in your race squad. I don't know. Once Barry's Cron expires, I don't know. It's got something like plug and play availability that could potentially throw some people off. But probably overall, I guess not Wicked Princess Nissa is the one to go for. Whenever she crits, which will be a lot because she's constantly, you know, throwing rocks, she'll be gaining stacking damage, defense penetration, and offense. You know, even more anti-Wampa stuff, just to make sure you can actually get through Wampa. Maybe if somebody tries to solo your Ewoks with Wampa. So Nissa and Chirpa both quite interesting. We'll have to wait and see how we're gonna use them. So yeah, like in terms of resistance, there are a few interesting ones maybe, but none of them really that amazing. There's just one that really jumps out at least to me, and that's Rey Scavenger. Rey will deal 25% more damage. So if you checked Ewok Scout, right, he's only 5% more damage, so that's not that great, but 25% more damage per relic amplifier on all allies. So let's say I have a full squad of relic 7. That's then like 35 relic levels, 35 times 25, I don't know, is like what, 700-800% or something like that. So if Rey at the moment is critting for like, I don't know, 30, 40k, suddenly she'll be hitting for 200k, even more. Definitely could be annoying on a Rey squad, right? But I'm thinking more like, throw her with Malachus, throw her with Starkiller, an extra damage dealer hitting for, you know, big damage. Definitely, you know, it's got some potential there. And kind of Rose's one is okay. I guess the default one for the Finn Zori squad, so that's fine, I guess. But, you know, definitely Rey one, I think, is the one from the Resistance that kind of really stand out to me. So let's look at the actual farming list now. Again, this is just kind of like a baseline I put together. If you're not familiar with the tool, you can fully customize, add, remove, reorder. You can then share a list with others. You have multiple, if you're running multiple accounts, you can create multiple farming lists. Just something we're gonna start off and then obviously customize it as you please. So kind of rough order of priority, what I'm thinking at least, is obviously get your Inquisitor one. Ninth Sister, sounds maybe better, but maybe a Third Sister could be nice as well if you do have loaded her with potency. Obviously, as mentioned before, you want those stacking stats. And level 3, I don't know. I thought maybe some extra potency up, tenacity up, I don't know. Anyways, I don't think level 3s will make a difference. It's really the level 6 and 9. As mentioned before, for Ray, we got the annoying protection up, and then we have the stacking offense. Although having extra 25% emitter could be bonkers as well, right? You can get all those debuffs out quickly. Again, you know, it's really down, I guess, to how we want to use Ray, but definitely level 6, 2% stacking offense. Again, you could use Scavenger Ray in the Ray lineup, but I would rather keep maybe that for Malicos or a Starkiller lineup. So just Ray Jedi training. Her Datacron's not that great, but you know, she'll be taking a little bit more turns than normal. Great Mothers, obviously it's a Night Trooper Cron. Look at how long it is, you know it's good. Night Trooper's got lots of utility. He can be used under Enoch, Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, Great Mothers. You will definitely want to pick his level 9 up, probably with this extra offense, right? So you'll be hitting even harder. Level 3 don't matter. Balin, get Marok in there. Meter removal, why not? Again, stacking stats, level 3 doesn't matter. And this is where I'm thinking to maybe try Scavenger Ray, right? If she will really be able to hit for like 200-300k, that could really help out with the damage. Protection up on level 3, make her and Seer a bit more durable. Cal for that matter as well, if you're using Cal in here. So, you know, and then because she's going to be the only resistant unit here, I thought maybe stun, just, you know, she can stun on special, it can't be resisted and evaded. Could be nice as well. Although maybe Termeter on level 3 could be nice also. So you can go out there, start doing damage, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And then obviously you do want some sort of Fiend Cron as well. I think for them would be good that they get a Termeter, right? So they can get the ball rolling very quickly. So that, you know, maybe like those Star Killers will struggle outrunning them and things like that. And then obviously we do want that stack. We don't want stacking offense for them because their damage really comes from exposes. We really want the Termeter going, right? And then level 9 on Rose is a nice to have. Not gonna be a thing that much of a difference maker. And then I was thinking about what to do with another Night Sister squad. Like the only kind of thing that I could think of is maybe if you're doing 3v3, you know, Night Sisters, so it's Talzin, Asajj, and Marin to take down Jabba's. You know, you could have a little bit extra potency, so you can land those plagues. You could get offense up for Marin, make sure, you know, you don't time out, right? And then Talzin, she's gonna die quickly anyways. Yeah. And then for Lord Vader, like if you're a person like me that you don't have your dark side clones up and running yet, maybe getting like an Inquisitor Cron with Lord Vader, just chucking Second Sister or Ninth Sister. Obviously you will not be using Ninth Sisters with your Riva. Could be a nice one. Obviously you will definitely want to have the reducing cooldowns on level 3 for Lord Vader. He's spamming a lot of debuffs. And then because we don't have like a heavy Inquisitor lineup here with lots of purge, I'm almost thinking like blind could be a little bit annoying here for level 6. And then Second Sister, when enemies inflicted with a bit debuff, she gains 5% offense stacking. I don't know, could be even nice maybe in an Inquisitor lineup. I don't know. So definitely, you know, there is some viability with Lord Vader, I think. And then here you come with the Ewoks again. Chirpa, you know, the anti-revive, that one almost seems like a plug and play. You just put him somewhere, try to cheese something. Whereas for a proper Ewok squad, I think Nissa could be better for the damage. Although obviously the revive could time people out. I don't know, but you will definitely want damage reduction on this one. And I think protection up on this one as well. And then here I just want to highlight this. By no means is like a exhaustive list of everything. It's just more like to give you an idea of, you know, what teams just from level 3s will benefit greatly. Reducing cooldowns, right? So we got here on this squad Mara. You've got as well obviously Palpatine. They deal multiple debuffs. They can reduce their cooldowns. Or if you're not using with Starkiller, Palp Mara, you have Darth Vader in there, right? He's spamming debuffs, so it'll help you just to cycle for those merciless massacres. I'm pretty sure if Darth Vader gets going, he'll just keep cycling for him merciless like infinite, which is kind of sad if you think about it, because we don't have a specific Darth Vader Crown, whereas potentially this one, level 3, is gonna be more than enough. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And then, like light side, lots of utility, right? Radas, more survivability, protection up. Imagine imagine Ahsoka with more protection up, right? Even tougher to take down. Like Sith Empire, they've got a lot of debuffs. Was it Revan and Basti? They've got like AoE debuffs, right? So they could benefit from cooldown in the reduction. Bo-Katan, usually survivability is not a problem. They're just slow out of the gate, especially if you're trying to take down like Gungans or Saw. So getting 25% per meter for them, I think, will be beneficial, so they can, you know, get the ball rolling quickly. Gungans, level 3, they spam a lot of debuffs, extra damage when they land debuffs. That's gonna be annoying. Leia, I guess you could go either way, protection up for survivability, or turn meter if you want to get a jump start on somebody. Bad Batch definitely will want turn meter. Kenobi, as mentioned before, protection up. Can maybe finally use Hermit Crown with our Jedi. Let's hope that's going to be the case. And then Jedi Master Luke, 25% extra turn meter is going to be nice. And then either Mothma or Saw, right? Getting 25% turn meter as well. Because if Mothma, they get going, turn meter train rolling, you know, it's going to be quite bonkers as well. So a lot of utility. So the highlight, I guess, of this entire set is not really the level 6s and 9s. It's really the level 3s on light side, if you ask me. That's really the highlight of this entire set. Alright guys, hopefully this video was useful and helpful. Just kind of first giving an overview of the set itself, and then just going through farming lists, discussing some ideas. Let me know what you guys have in mind for the upcoming set in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.